Hey guys, welcome. My name is Promise from the Awakening Collective. I'm here to do a Venus retrograde reading. So Venus deals with money, love, beauty, materialistic things, passion, romance, things like that. So we just started the retrograde yesterday and it goes until September 3rd. So I thought we should do like a little check-in to see what could be coming. So this will be a general message. Some parts of it might resonate with you, other parts might not. Whatever resonates, feel free to grab that and pay attention to it. Whatever doesn't, don't try to make it fit. What's not for you, just leave it there. It's for somebody else, kind of thing. So also, be sure to visit our website at theawakeningcollective.com if you are in need of any crystals, smudging tools, divination tools. We also sell tarot and oracle decks, candles, incense, etc., etc. Lots of stuff. Again, theawakeningcollective.com. All right, so let's get into this. See what we could, what messages Spirit brings out for Venus retrograde, which started yesterday and goes until September 3rd. Highly advisable to not start or end a relationship right now. So if you're kind of experiencing a little bit of a hiccup in your relationship with whoever it could be, the advice is to not end that relationship just yet. So I would suggest waiting until after the retrograde, and then also try not to start something new in terms of relationships while we're in this retrograde. So, all right, let's get into it. What is the general overall energy, Spirit, please, for the general collective for Venus retrograde? Now, this can happen anytime during the Venus retrograde, and I might do another one just to kind of check in and see how everybody's doing. The Emperor showing up in the general overall energy here. So the Emperor is, typically a divine masculine. He's very stable, structured. He's kind of like a protector. He's focused, he's disciplined, he's powerful. He could be in an authority position, so he might hold some kind of title. He might be a CEO or the owner of a business, etc., etc. So let's see. So some of you might have somebody coming into your lives that is like the Emperor, very strong, secure, stable, structured, listens to the rules, pays attention to the rules, might make the rules, might be in a position of power. Or you could be, or this could be your energy too. This could be you showing up in your life in this manner. So let's get the past energy, please. Past energy, please. Past energy for Venus retrograde, general reading, please, Spirit. Past is the Six of Cups. Present, please. Present. Six of Cups is all about like memories. It could indicate healing, some kind of comfort, pleasure, memories, nostalgia. So something from your past. You might be thinking about something from your past, bringing memories. Present is Judgment. So Judgment is like a self-evaluation. It can be an awakening. It can be a renewal. It can be like finding your purpose, making a decision. You're reflecting. Typically when I see the Judgment card, it's about making a decision. There's like a decision that needs to be made. There's some kind of like, it could indicate legalities too. future? What's the future energy? For Venus retrograde, please. Future energy for Venus retrograde, please. So there might be something from your past that you're thinking about here that you need to make a decision about, and it could include this Emperor up here. So the Two of Wands wanted to come out. I'm going to put it back in the deck because it can actually fall out, and I felt called to put back in the deck if it wants to come back out. We'll grab it. We'll use it then. Sorry guys, I just had a card fly all the way out. So we have the Sun card here showing up in your future energy. The Sun card is all about happiness, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, truth. So there's something from your past here that you need to make a decision on. It could be somebody from your past. Usually when I see the Six of Cups, it indicates somebody from the past returning to your present. There might be some kind of decision that you need to make with this situation. And it involves your happiness here. So Sun card could also indicate like bringing everything to the surface, like everything is known, like you have all the information you need to move forward in life, so to speak. So it could indicate that, you know, some kind of clarity was brought to your attention. There's something that's going to be making you happy here. What are the next steps? Next steps is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about traditions, rules, society, doing something by the book. Could indicate, you know, again, legalities, maybe having to go into court for something to make a decision here. Could also indicate education. So you might be trying to learn something new here. You might be going back to school. You might be learning a new trade. We'll clarify. I just want to get all these cards up first. What's the influencing energy? What's the influencing energy for Venus retrograde, please, Spirit? Oh, geez, what a mess. So the influencing energy is the Nine of Swords. So there's something about this situation that might be bringing some kind of fear, anxiety. That's the Eight of Swords, I'm sorry. So there's something about this situation where you might be feeling trapped, restricted, helpless, powerless. There might be a situation going on around you where there might be some kind of communication. Swords to me have always been about thinking, logic, communication, messages, ideas like that. So there might be some kind of like information coming in that makes you feel like it's restricted, unable to move forward. What's the potential outcome here, please, Spirit? The Empress. So you have the Emperor and the Empress on here. This is highly indicative of like potentially a divine relationship here. Usually when the Emperor and the Empress come out, I always think about, you know, like that soulmate energy, that kind of relationship there. The Empress indicates like a new beginning. She's when I see the Empress, I think about creating something new. There's the potential of creating something new. It could be, you know, something you're passionate about, a project you're working on, maybe a new career, something that you're extremely drawn to, and you want to start, you know, giving energy into that direction to start planting the seeds, so to speak. And then it also means to me that there might be a pregnancy here. The Empress is a divine feminine, so she's very nurturing, she's very considerate, she's like everything you'd want her to be and more. Let's get the underlying energy here, and then we'll go through and clarify some of these cards to kind of see what's going on with this scenario. Underlying energy. Underlying energy for Venus retrograde. Underlying energy for Venus retrograde. So the underlying energy is the Four of Swords. Four of Swords to me, Four of Swords to me is about resting, recovering, taking time to possibly meditate, ponder about things, think about what you just went through, think about how you want to move forward. So the underlying energy is something that maybe only you know about, or just people close to you know about. It's not something that you kind of go to work and tell everybody about. So the Eight of Wands here, fast incoming communication, something moving forward. I want to put that back in the deck because I didn't ask for it to fall out, so I'm not exactly sure where it should be going. So the overall energy is the Emperor here. This is somebody who is very authoritative, very protective, very wise, nurturing. The Emperor is a person who's kind of been through all the trials and tribulations of life and wants to start, has provided security for themselves. It's a divine masculine. So you could be showing up as a divine masculine in your own life here, or this situation at hand. It could potentially be somebody else, an actual male coming into your life here, or somebody else that has a divine, that has a masculine energy about them. But this is a very like authoritative figure, somebody that has power, that has control, but they're also very diplomatic and humble with everything that they do in life. So that's the overall energy coming in. And we got past, in your past position, we have the Six of Cups here. So this is somebody thinking about something from the past here. Or this could be somebody coming back from the past, kind of wanting to work with you on things, trying to bring some kind of like information to you, so you help you make a decision. It has a lot to do with memories, kind of like nostalgia, thinking about the past, how things were, everything like that. I'm going to clarify. What is the Six of Cups here? So something about the past here. So we got the Nine of Swords. So there's some memories of the past here. Somebody from the past here that is worried about they're worried. They're just generally worried. They're overridden with like fear, worry, anxiety, stress. Whatever this is that they're worrying about, it's really bothering them. It's keeping them up at night. They could probably be having nightmares or waking up in the middle of the night and instantly thinking about this problem that they have on hand and just stressing about it. What is this Nine of Swords, please? What is this Nine of Swords, please? So there's something from the past or somebody from the past. So you're either worried about something from the past, you're worried about it, anxious about it, fearful about it, it can be keeping you up at night, something that happened in the past, or somebody from your past that you're worried about. thinking about, anxious about, or this could be somebody else, potentially the Emperor, the Divine Masculine, sitting up in the middle of the night, worried about things, about something that happened to the past here. Or somebody from your past is coming back or thinking about the past. I think I said past a lot here. So what is this Nine of Swords here? What is this person worried about? What's keeping them up at night? I'm going to do it one more time, and if not, then we'll move on. So there's a situation that involves the past. It could be anybody from your, maybe possibly childhood, somebody you went to school with, somebody maybe you worked with quite a while ago, things like that. People like that could be coming up in this situation where they're worried about bringing balance to a situation. The Two of Pentacles fell out. There's a need to balance something. Either it's the resources or being flexible or balancing work life with home life or bringing some kind of balance to a situation. Judgment. What is this Judgment card, please? Let's clarify the Judgment. So there's a situation from the past that is bringing a lot of like anxiety and fear to somebody, and they're kind of wondering, how do I balance the situation out? And then we move into the Judgment card, which is, needing to make a decision. Some kind of decision is being made here. Judgment can also be like, an awakening, a renewal, sense of purpose, looking at yourself, reevaluating yourself, looking at potentially how you played a role in something, and then you needed to make a decision on all that information that you were just like thinking about. And it's Judgment is clarified with the Three of Swords here. I am sorry, I have no idea why I'm stuttering so much today. It might be that Venus retrograde. You would think that would happen in Mercury retrograde, but yeah, I'm just stuttering all over the place today. So the Three of Swords is a heartbreak, separation. There's kind of sadness, grief, sorrow, betrayal, things like that. Somebody's heart was broken in this situation. Somebody's realizing what their role was in this situation that caused this heartbreak. Can I get one more for the Three of Swords, please? Excuse me. Page of Cups clarifying the Three of Swords. Whenever I see the Page of Cups, it's always like a gift or an apology. Somebody comes in and offers some kind of message that is gentle, that is nurturing, that is kind, that is caring. Page of Cups could also indicate that there might have been like, somebody might have been too disconnected with themselves. But for this here, there's a situation from the past that somebody's worried about how to bring balance to a situation. They might have had like a mini awakening of sorts when they reflected on what had happened here. Or they could have like made a decision on how to move forward. It looks like there's like a sense of moving forward. Whatever the situation involved, it was a heartbreak. There was 3 people involved in this situation. Somebody broke somebody else's heart here, and now maybe they want to apologize. In the future here, we have the Sun. Again, the Sun card is about being happy. Everything you have everything you need. You could potentially have some of the things that you want. But overall, you look at your life as being completely abundant. There's no secrets. There's no unknown information. There's like a sharing of the entire truth, like you know the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God kind of thing. So let's clarify this on here. So clarifying the Sun is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles can be, he's very courageous. He's practical, reliable. He can be stoic. That's a good word. I love that word. But he's very slow and steady. He's hardworking. He's committed. He's patient. He's conservative. So there's something about your happiness here, like steady progress on it, moving slowly in a direction, planning, implementing, strategizing, making a practical plan moving forward about something that involves either working with somebody to increase your finances, or working with somebody to create something, you know, new, nurturing, brings vitality to the situation. One more for the Page of Pentacles and the Sun here. Or Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Whatever this is, this apology that came in that could bring, you know, happiness, truth, shedding light onto a situation. And then there might be a sense of moving forward in a direction with somebody, you know, rebuilding. This person could be working on their money, working on their finances. One more for the Knight of Pentacles, please. King of Pentacles, yeah. So whatever this situation is, somebody's definitely working on their finances here. Whoever came in with this apology, it brought light to a situation. It was the truth. It was honesty. It was the clarity that you needed, closure. This person could be working on their finances, maybe switching careers, because the King of Pentacles is, you know, about abundance, prosperity. They're very ambitious. They're safe. They're kind. They're practical. Protective. It might be a business person, a businessman. You might be working with somebody starting a new business or moving forward with somebody to create a business. Something regarding finances, stability, financial stability. The Hierophant. This is the next steps position. The Hierophant is about learning, education, learning, you know, researching something, moving forward in something, in a direction. It can also be about something traditional, maybe rules, regulations. Let's clarify the Hierophant, please. Can also deal with your knowledge of a certain topic, your belief systems. It can be working with some type of social group regarding whatever it is that you're trying to learn, research. What is the Hierophant? What is the Hierophant, please? What is the Hierophant? What is the Hierophant? Okay, one more. If it doesn't come out, we'll move on. What is the Hierophant? Okay, we'll move on. The influencing energy is the Eight of Swords again. There's a sense of feeling trapped, restricted, bound by something. Somebody might be talking in your ear, telling you things. It might be kind of like information that you don't really want to know. Could be emotional manipulation. Something here is making you feel stuck, like you can't move forward. There's imagined fears here. So it's a sense of like feeling helpless and hopeless, but in all reality, you can actually just like, you know, open your eyes, remove the blindfold. You'll see that you're not actually imprisoned, that there's a way out, so to speak. So there's something like imagined fears here. There might be something, so clarifying that is the Five of Cups. So there's a sense of grief, loss. Something was lost here. You could be worried about something that you think you might lose. You could be worried about something that you've already lost. What is this Five of Cups here, please? The High Priestess. There might have been a situation here where you felt trapped and restricted. It could have involved something that you lost. It could have been somebody passed away, or you lost a job, or you lost a relationship. So this influencing energy is kind of like saying that, you know, you're kind of worried and fearful about moving forward in a certain direction because there was a sense of loss of something that had happened in the past here. So it might be a similar scenario going on in your life where you're wanting to start something new, considering this Page of Pentacles over here and having to follow some types of rules, regulations, something traditional, something that like needs to be addressed, handled, taken care of, but you're worried about something not working out here because something similar to the situation in the past for you, you had lost it. So it could be a relationship here where you want to move forward and working and growing with that person to build your relationship, build the, you know, the intimacy, not the intimacy, but the emotional connection, the bond, so to speak. And you're worried about things that had happened to you in the past, bringing a sense of loss. So there's like a fear here of like moving forward in a direction because of something that happened in the past where you had to grieve something you lost. Could be anything, honestly, here, but something that you want to nurture, grow, could bring you financial stability, could bring you success. There's something here where you need to pay attention to the rules, pay attention to the regulations. You need to research something, you need to educate yourself on something, but there's a sense of fear going on here that involves something from the past, something that you lost. You're fearful of like going after this situation because of something that you lost in the past. And the High Priestess is here, so this is suggestive of using your intuition, leaning on your spirituality, your inner voice. So it suggests that, like, if you are worried about something, potentially imagined fears, worst case scenarios, something about focusing on something that you had lost in the past that is something's happening now that reminds you of something you lost in the past, and you're in your head worried about it, worried about, you know, being on repeat here. But you need to follow your intuition. You need to listen to your inner voice. Lean on that to guide you through the situation. And the potential outcome is the Empress here. This is creating something new, something you're passionate about, something that you can nurture. It can grow. It could indicate, you know, starting a new career, a new business, a new relationship, or it can actually indicate that maybe you are, somebody might be with child here. But let's clarify the Empress, please. One more. Five of Pentacles. You could be leaving somebody out in the cold, abandoning somebody, a situation, a relationship, a partnership, something like that. Or somebody could be doing this to you. Or this could be a worry that's on your head, one of those imagined fears that you have going on. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Or somebody may have left you out in the cold, left you to fend for yourself, abandoned you. Or abandoned the situation, abandoned the project, abandoned the relationship, something here. Seven of Pentacles is showing up, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about working on something, planting your seeds, watching it grow. It's very slow, it's very steady, it's very... You know, you take care of it, you have patience, you watch the progress, you persevere, you're waiting for results, you know, you're waiting to harvest on whatever this is that you're trying to create. So the Empress is here with the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, which indicates that there's a new project possibly that you're working on, maybe a new business idea, or maybe you want to go into partnership with somebody. But there's a sense of like you're either just recovering and regrowing something from being abandoned yourself, or there was a situation in the past here where you kind of had to pull yourself up out of like out of this energy of feeling a sense of lack and started to move forward and started to grow something new, perhaps. I want to get one more. Somebody was left out in the cold here. It could be you, it could be the Emperor, it could be somebody else in this situation. Somebody was left out in the cold to fend for themselves. A little bit of an abandonment here on a new idea, a new project, a new something. And there was roots planted, there were seeds planted. It was starting to grow, it was established. Something was moving slowly though. And you're waiting for it to be successful, but then there's a sense of like needing to change things up. So whatever this project or idea was, maybe it wasn't meant to be, wasn't meant to work out the way you had envisioned, because there's a sense of like, you know, feeling, again, abandoned regarding something that you saw growth in, something you wanted to see the rewards of. But there was something that kind of happened here in this situation where you needed to take control of it and move forward in a different direction, perhaps. What's the underlying energy here? Underlying energy is the Four of Swords. So there's somebody might be meditating, somebody might be reflecting, taking time to recover from a situation, taking time to think about what had happened and how to move forward. It's very still energy, stagnant. It could be strategizing, analyzing, things like that. Just really taking time. Swords are all about intellect, intelligence, communication, logic. So there's something going on here where you're silently thinking about a situation, thinking about how to move forward. Ooh. And that's clarified by the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands is about trying to make a decision on which direction to go. So there's definitely some type of planning here, some kind of first steps. There's some kind of risk taking. So there's two different paths you can go down. You can go down, you know, this path or that path, and you're standing there kind of looking at which path to go down, and you're pondering the idea of which path would be more successful for you. It's like the first steps energy here. Anything else? Ooh. Anything else for the underlying energy? Anything else for the underlying energy, please? Trying to make a decision on which direction to move forward in, or how to move forward in a certain direction. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so somebody is taking time to think about which direction to move forward in. Nine of Pentacles she's a single lady that is strong, secure, stable. She knows what she brings to the table. She works hard, she plays hard, she has material security, she's abundant, she's self-sufficient, she's independent, she's successful. So there's a sense of like trying to figure out here, maybe meditating, maybe going into stillness to reflect on a situation, on how to move forward here in a direction that would bring you this type of success, bring you this type of financial security here. And then we have the Queen of Wands underneath the deck. So this Queen of Wands is, she's very confident. She's passionate. She's determined. She can be charismatic, vivacious, optimistic. She's somebody in the spotlight. So this might involve something here where you're thinking about going in a certain direction where it's like a creative project, something here. There's something from the past that didn't work out. You're worried about it. You're worried about how to balance it. You made a decision. It kind of broke your heart here. It could be a relationship, but I'm looking more of like finances right now, more of career right now, because there's a lot of pentacles out here. But the situation did break your heart. There was 3 people involved in this situation. So maybe you were partnered with somebody, or maybe one of your coworkers, and I don't know, your boss was working on a certain project, but there was some kind of ending there that kind of, you know, didn't work out for you. And there's some kind of like apology, clarity coming through. There was some kind of information that kind of brought closure here with the Page of Cups. So with that closure or with that apology, there was the potential of moving forward into happiness. Like all the truth was revealed. There is forward movement in a direction concerning finances. So there might have been like a new project, a new career opportunity, maybe starting a new business here, especially with the King of Pentacles coming out. There's this influence, the next steps here is that you really need to pay attention to the rules. Now, whatever you're working on, if there's like a rule book, so to speak, you need to get that rule book out. You need to pay attention to it. You need to pay attention to those rules. You need to do something by the book. You need to play by the rules, follow the rules, seek guidance, research, educate yourself on this situation. There's this influencing energy here of the Eight of Swords. So there's like this fear of something, this imagined fear that you have about something that you potentially lost in the past, but you need to move on and follow your intuition here. And then the potential outcome is the Empress. So there's this creative project that you want to move forward with, but there was something about this situation in the past where maybe one party involved betrayed you, kind of left you out in the cold, or maybe you betrayed that person and left them out in the cold. But I'm kind of feeling like it's more like you, because there's a situation that you're worried about here, something about your finances, something about being left out in the cold, left in the dust, something not working out, something that you were growing, something didn't work out here. So you this creative project, you kind of saw it growing a little bit here and there. But there's a sense of like, okay, this is not working out the way I envisioned it. I need to take control and change this up a little bit. So now you're kind of in this mode of like wanting to reconsider all your options here, reflect, ponder, meditate on which direction to move forward in, so you can create this kind of lifestyle for yourself where you're, you know, single, happy, independent, you have material success. Whatever this is, it's being clear, you know, the Queen of Wands here. So that's, you know, somebody that's passionate, creative, you know, she's stable, she provides for herself here, and she's also very, she can be in the spotlight. So whatever it is you're working on here, there might be somebody, because let's not forget the Emperor up here, there might be somebody coming in that might be able to provide you some kind of help with this. Now, it could be financial help, it could be physical help, it could be mental help, emotional help, somebody that's supportive, that will support you in this pursuit that you have going on here. And I think I'll leave it at that. I hope that helped you guys, kind of like a sneak preview of what may be coming out for your Venus retrograde, which ends on September 3rd. Again, I might check in, maybe do another reading, see what other kind of messages are coming out. Again, if you need any, you know, crystals, sage, incense, candles, we have jewelry. Check out our website at theawakeningcollective.com. All right. Have a great day. Bye.